So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. A moment of great pride. The anthems. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
There's the whistle, and here we go. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Looking for the runner. And they can counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Goalkeeper's ball. Fires from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
And another try! It's off target and by quite a way. And he was quick to react. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Decent progress down the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's a good ball out wide.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And a shot! Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Great challenge, time to perfection. Chooses to go cross-field. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! And he's following up! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's tried one! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Aim forwards. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Indonesia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Pinches it off him. Played with finesse. Threads one in. Sends it crossfield. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's off and running. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, he's not getting his way this time. Stood up well to him there. Gets a good foot in there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. That is great defending, so alert.
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
All right, look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread neatly.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 7. Number 18, number 10,
Foot in.
number 11,
And the finish! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that should get the job done. Out of play for a throw. Has a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that was very necessary. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but